Hey buddies, Mr. Puggy here, coming at you another Wonderlands video. Today I want to show you this interaction that, of course, is using the Corrupted Plate Mail. Now, the Corrupted Plate Mail has been a hot topic for a lot of different builds like Contagion and recently doubling up on Play the Angles, but it also has some other neat interactions that I want to talk about today and some possible theoretical ones as well because I haven't quite tested everything at the moment. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. And on top right, you have no idea how much helps me out. And let's get into the video.
Legendary? Whoa! No way, dude!
So first things first, if you guys don't know, the Corrupted Plate Mail converts 30% of the Fate Maker's damage dealt to dark magic damage. Now, we recently figured out Play the Angles is able to proc not only off the original hit, but also the conversion of the dark magic hit, which turns it into a nice little dark trail, as well as doubling up the amount of times you can actually proc Play the Angles, which is very cool. But there's some other neat interactions. For example, like with the live wire normally has the interaction where if you were to melee a target, it's going to chain lightning to the actual target, but it's only going to do it every other. So every second swing I do here, it chains lightning. Now, if you equip a Corrupted Plate Mail, this is going to happen every single time, no matter what. The reason for this is more than likely is that every single time that you melee and it converts the damage, or every instance that we figured out, it seems to apply the damage instance twice and splits it up, which means that every single time we melee, we're technically meleeing 2 times, which is why we're getting the chain lightning as you see right there. This discovery was also made by Mama's Boy, which has been an amazing viewer over on our Twitch, as well as an amazing member on our Discord. He has been really pumping it out, trying to find the interactions with the Corrupted Plate Mail, and he was able to figure out this one, which is very, very cool. This means that you are now going to see your chain lightning is going to happen more consistently, and thus allows you to spread out your damage to a lot of different enemy types. Now, I theorized about potentially using this to allow you to proc Echo over and over and over, because every single melee is going to proc Echo and every single melee is going to proc the live wire. The live wire seems to boost the Echo by a tiny bit, but it doesn't do it infinitely. Mama's Boy was testing it and we figured out that it seems to boost it after the first hit, but afterwards the second and every other hit after that has the same exact damage numbers. It's interesting that it seems to only boost once. It's just not programmed to be able to boost like that. I can't really wrap my head around it 100% why this is occurring, because it boosts it the first time but not the other times, but I'm not going to really worry about it. The only other interaction that I found so far is that it seems to also be able to proc Blast Chill. Now, Blast Chill is an RNG based skill, so it's kind of hard to test, but when equipping the Corrupted Plate Mail, did actually see more Blast Chills than normal, which is always interesting, which is awesome because that means you're going to get more of the AoE damage, and Blast Chill is able to deal like a crazy amount of damage randomly sometimes, or not necessarily that, but it's just able to deal lots and lots of damage, and then thus after you do the big Blast Chill, you're going to be able to make your next melee more powerful with Echo, which is always nice. The only way I was able to confirm this was with the visual effect. It seemed to have doubled up in some instances, creating more of a cluttered screen, and sometimes my screen would lag when it normally wouldn't when using the Blast Chill. I wouldn't mind someone testing it on their end as well, because I might just be seeing things, but it is nice to potentially use the Corrupted Plate Mail to make your Blast Chills more consistent overall. And then next we're going to go over to the theoretical side. Now, I haven't tested all these 100%, say if it works or not. It's possible that it can double proc the agent skill as well. I haven't 100% tested that, but that's just a theory, so if someone wants to test that, that'd be great. Since it seems to proc Blast Chill more, it's possible that it also procs Last Gasp as well more often, but I haven't quite tested that either today. The real star of the show is really the live wire being able to proc every single melee hit, which is revolutionary. Now, most of the time, you don't have a consistent way to proc live wire besides swinging really, really fast or just worrying about it every other hit, but with this method you are able to guarantee getting the live wire procking every single time, which means that you can build up a really fat Echo and make sure every single time when you hit with the melee you're going to see a lot of damage and the live wire procking at the same time, because sometimes the issue is you deal a ton of damage, you're looking for a fat Echo hit with your melee, and then you melee and it doesn't proc the live wire. So this is going to allow you to always have that ability to proc the live wire, which is excellent. Now, the fun part about these interactions is that we don't really know what else is able to interact with the Corrupted Plate Mail at the current moment. It requires further testing, but this is really kind of a stepping stone into possibly you guys going branching out and testing out the different interactions that you can do with the corrupted plate mail, because it seems like there's a lot of potential that you can do with the corrupted plate mail at the current moment. Recently we figured out to play the angles. Now we kind of figured out that it's able to proc live wire every single time, and it seems to proc blast chill more often, which is excellent. So I really do implore you to get this armor piece, test out a bunch of different things, because there's probably some combo or amazing interaction that's just waiting to be found with this plate mail, and I'm really excited to see what everyone else discovers. But as always, a big shout out to the members who make these videos possible. We got Jason Noodles, Clairvoyance, Rick and Glacius, Josh Dig, 31bar70, Grey Wolf, Wishkeeper, and Super Noob. These are the people who support me as little as $5 a month, and you can also support me as little as $5 a month by clicking the link in the comments or description or in the top right to become a member. The more members we have, the closer I get to becoming full-time, which means more videos for you guys. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I hope y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.
And the last shall be first to immerse in a pass out heat, facing him out with a moxie melt till he woke up drowning in tchotchke hell. War in a cave with a torch on a wall, then a window arrangement of porcelain dolls.